first opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Pelfrey gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, something to watch. He has not thrown well at home. Been much better on the road. Really no explanation for it, but he's got to change that trend.
Leonis Martin heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives them a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robbie Cano as this game moves along. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Nelson Cruz will stand in for the first time, currently 3rd in the league in RBIs.
Yeah, and you guys know he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his guys are hoping that he can keep it up all the way into the fall.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. 2-0.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
Here he comes on 2-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Cameron MAYBIN can really go get him. There's never really been any question about his defense. When he came up in the big leagues, everybody talked about what he can do out there, and he is not disappointed.
Kyle Seager will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. The Tigers coming up. No score. Felix, right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Hernandez gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Cameron MAYBIN will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And that misses inside 1-0. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2 and 2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Gutierrez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak?
Well, I think be aggressive at the plate. And this is a guy that's going to go in there and pound the strike zone. He doesn't walk many hitters. And so you have to attack that count, get up there, and be ready to swing early in counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Runners off for second. Fly ball out toward right field. Gutierrez is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and they get the double play. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park with no score. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 6.
Franklin Gutierrez steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into the windup and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7. Catcher, Steve Clevenger.
Steve Clevenger will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Castellanos has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Nick Castellanos, one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hernandez is ready. 1-1 on its way. Scorched to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Justin Upton will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count. 2-0.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Runner goes for second. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he's retired here, one away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
James McCann will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gutierrez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Jose Iglesias will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Jesus Montero will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
10, Jesus Montero.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Very weakly on the ground. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Standing in now, Luis Sardinas. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The batting average down in the low 210s. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Martinez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 12,
Leonis Martin will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Romine digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Andrew Romine.
Hernandez into the windup. First pitch on its way. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin has a read on it. One away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron MAYBIN. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And MAYBIN is going to wind up here with extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. And MAYBIN will make it around to third base. He's got a triple.
Well, we've seen this guy have one heck of a year, but we haven't seen him do this too often. Not blessed with a lot of world-class speed, but when he needs to turn it on, he can find that extra gear, and he's going to make it into third here as he legs out a triple.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
High and deep to right center. Martin going back at the track. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Sardinhas gonna have to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on the Victor Martinez double. We're through 3 here in Michigan. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Nori Aoki is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Digging for second is Aoki. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Out on the mound, you just got on the board, you've taken the lead, and you're hoping for a quick shutdown inning, but this guy's got other plans because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
That's wide, 2-0. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, 2-0, even if you get your fastball, it doesn't mean you should be automatically swinging. He's probably fortunate he didn't make contact with that because that was in a perfect spot.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
A runner at second, nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Just a little parachute shot out there into right field, but, you know, it's going to work for him as you see it get down out there, and that's going to drive in a run.
Kyle Seager will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And the runner back easily. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Inside and low, 2-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. His first stolen base on the year. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Upton, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting,
Franklin Gutierrez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages. Taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Steve Clevenger stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Runners back.
Just checking.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton moving to his left. Oh, no, it drops. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 3-1.
Yeah, I'd like to see this again because, to me, that's a ball he should have. Yeah, I mean, he's right there. He just fans on it. That's going to wind up costing him 2 runs.
Here's Jesus Montero. On the ground near home. McCann is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Off the inning, Nick Castellanos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And you see there, he's currently in 2nd place on the Tigers in that category.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Into the box, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. shot towards second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
James McCann will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Line softly toward the hole. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So striding in, Jose Iglesias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. Throw to the plate, and the speed of Upton is enough to beat the throw to the plate.
Yeah, and with 1 run home already in the inning, make it 2 now as he's able to come across and score on what will definitely be ruled as a wild pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Andrew Romine. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. This is hit high and deep out to left. Aoki going back, still going back. Gone! It's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ian Kinsler. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Cameron Maybin.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the 4th.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aoki is under it. 2 gone.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Victor Martinez stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We played 4 full. It's the Tigers 6 and the Mariners 3. Luis Sardinas come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. A quick out number 1.
This is a much different situation for him on the mound after that 5-run inning. All of a sudden, he's working with a lead now, and he does a good job there of getting that first out.
Leonis Martin will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Nori Aoki steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Upton, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Nelson Cruz will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Nate Carnes is going to take for 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. J.D. Martinez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Seager. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Castellanos. He singled his last time up. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, and you know right now on his way back to the dugout, he's got to be thinking, oh, why did you have to break one of my good gamers? Man, it's done me so good already today. I still had a lot more hits in that one.
High and deep to straightaway right. Gutierrez looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Justin Upton with a solo home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it is now 7-3.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
The catcher, number 34.
Into the box now, James McCann. As he'll swing here and lift the fly ball out to right center. Gutierrez shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 7 and the Mariners 3. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Shane Green will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Shane Green.
Kyle Seager will get things going here in the Mariners 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, right back to that inside location. When a guy shows you he can't handle a tough slider on the hands, you can bet that guy on the mound, he's going to go right back to that pitch before too long.
So the leadoff man's on here, and that'll bring us to this date in baseball history. And on this date in 2003, a 20-year-old Florida outfielder by the name of Miguel Cabrera picks up his very first major league hit. Robinson Cano will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Steve Clevenger is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit to short. Iglesias is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Jose Iglesias will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gutierrez sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
In now, Andrew Romine. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, hit hard. Oh, how about Cano? He's out.
Oh, what a play.
The batter, number 3.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Ian Kinsler will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Settling under it is Cano, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Leading off the inning, Jesus Montero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Into the box, Luis Sardinas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Just foul. The 1-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's Leonis Martin. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Nori Aoki will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Mariners leave 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Ryan Cook will get the ball now mound to start the home 7th. Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Runs up and gets this one down. Montero scoops it up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The designated hitter, number 41.
Victor Martinez will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air out to left field. There for it, Aoki, and he'll make the play for the first out. J.D. Martinez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on a pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this will extend that lead up to 5 now as he's able to showcase a little bit of that speed right here as he cruises into third with the triple.
Nick Castellanos strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes. It's sharply toward third. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Joaquin Benoit will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Justin Upton will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Gutierrez will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Tigers 9 and the Mariners 3. Nelson Cruz comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And he'll step off and try again. Bruce Rondon will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Eighth inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Kyle Seager gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Robinson Cano will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
In there, 1-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jose Iglesias will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
And he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Not a real good effort there.
Now, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, this pitch is just nowhere near the target. You see it run in and catch him right about thigh high. I have a feeling the bruise will be worse than the pain. That'll leave a nice rainbow for a good couple of weeks.
Standing in now, Andrew Romine, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And this is one dude that's tough to phase out there. After getting hit by the pitch, he says, all right, man, you're going to pay for that. He's into scoring position now on the stolen base.
Benoit's ready. Here's the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. No one out with a runner at second. Weekly hit towards first. Montero takes it in, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. And you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
That's popped up out toward short right field. Cano onto the grass. 2 down. Striding into the box, Cameron Maybin. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Franklin Gutierrez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder to stick around for post-game highlights after this one ends as we'll take a look at the key moments from our ball game here in Detroit. Steve Clevenger stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Here's Jesus Montero. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do. You don't want to see this thing get out of hand. So now both teams know, hey, from this point on, if it happens again, you're out of here.
Now in the box, Luis Sardinas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kinsler is there for it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
And the Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, KINSLER. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 9-3. Good night from Detroit.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 9 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Pelfrey. His record is now 6-4. The loss goes to Felix Hernandez. He falls to 7-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.